Steve Terry, Deputy Director, EPC. Steve, let me prompt you then into talking about this course by asking you a couple of questions. We've had legislation now for 11 years, which has made warning and informing a formal obligation. It wasn't before, but it is now. Warning and informing is a formal obligation for Cat 1 responders. Why is it still necessary to have a warning and informing course?
I think that's a very, very important question. I think there's a couple of strands to that, really. Firstly, that the world has moved on quite a bit since the legislation came into effect in 2004. Things have moved on significantly. We've learnt an awful lot. There have been a number of incidents that have happened that we've learnt from, many with communications challenges within them. If you think of things like social media and the advancements of digital media, that's moved on significantly from where we were perhaps even 10 years ago. So we're always looking to continuously improve. There's also an understanding and awareness of the importance of communications and warning and informing the public, both from planners and responders at the local level right up to sort of a government level. But the problem that we're finding is, even from recent surveys, so the recent Cabinet Office National Capability Survey of responding organisations has shown that whilst all parties agree this is fundamental, it's probably the hardest thing to actually crack in terms of getting the job done and really engaging with the public across the piece in an effective way. And it's seen by many as actually too labour and resource intensive. And actually what we want to show with this course really is help them to actually demystify some of that and hopefully make this easier for them.
So who should come on the course?
We're really looking at two strands primarily, particularly the organisations, the Category 1 and 2 responders that are defined under the legislation you mentioned, the Civil Contingencies Act, but not just emergency planners. We're looking at communications professionals as well, because this really is a bit of a joint effort from both those areas of expertise to bring those together to tackle what is actually a common issue.
So they come here for 2 days, and what do they take away at the end?
The key thing for me is that those coming on this course will feel more confident and also more able and capable when they go back to their organisation and their partnerships that they're working in, to actually be able to produce and put in place the arrangements that we would look to rely on in the event of an emergency, or if there are existing plans and procedures in place, that they can review and revise those and hopefully improve those, drawing on best practice that we've identified from around the country. And that was one of the other issues that's been coming out from a lot of the surveys and working with local partners is that actually we're just not sure where that information is. What does good look like to people? So hopefully we can demystify that from people and really sort of give them something tangible they'll take away with practical examples that they can then effect when they get home.
For those people who would say to you, well, actually we've done quite a lot of work in the warning and informing area, we think we've got a plan, we think it works, we've tested it, but are looking to give themselves real practical experience of the response phase,
Sure.
How to deal with the media,
Yep.
How to cope with the challenges of social media, what do you have for them?
Again, a very, very good point. This course, so warning and informing the public, building community resilience, is very much about the planning phase and preparing people just to get to that stage. But for people that are looking to really sort of to implement those plans and actually test themselves in that sort of environment, our companion course for this course, which is communication strategies for emergency responders, very much then takes them on that journey. But there's a golden thread which is linking both those courses together. What we additionally have as well is a course called Managing Your Reputation in a Media Crisis, which is very much looking at reputation management, broader crisis communications as well. So that would be very applicable to people from a media perspective and crisis communication.
And is it necessary to come to the college to do these courses, or can we, as it were, take the course out onto the road?
Yeah, absolutely. Have training, will travel. Really, we're here at people's convenience. So if there's particular needs that responders or their organisation have, we can bring the course to them. We can make it bespoke. We can tailor it. And the 3 course leads on those 3 courses that we're talking about here work very closely together. So we can work up whatever package that might be for people.
Steve, thank you.
Thank you.